Are we going to do something?
It's too early for this. Please sit down.
Where's the action? The drama? This is boring. I'm ready to take vengeance when you are.
I'm back. And who's this? You.
This doofus was my partner in magic information. Flunked our grade.
It would have been easier if you actually put in some work. It's not my fault I didn't know anything.
Alright, why don't you two settle down? We were talking about how to get Spike back.
Yeah, a psychotic knife took over his body, and now he's acting like a functioning human dragon person.
That's an interesting way to put it. But with my plan, we'll be sure to get him back.
I swear, when you miss school for a day, you miss everything.
How was being sick? After all, I wouldn't know because most people here don't get sick.
Really? That would explain why no one's ever absent. I still don't believe you guys replaced me with him. I was gone for literally a day.
Yeah, so?
He won't stop following us or stop talking.
You guys stink. Hey, can I tell Aura to go away?
No, please.
Go away. The main character role has now been filled.
You're not even in this club. Don't you have your own?
We only meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wait, why am I telling you this?
Wait, hold on, Miles. Now that I'm starting to think about it, is that why I saw him in the hallway trying to get votes for treasurer?
Apparently that's his new dream. And now all of a sudden, he wants to own his dad's company and move back to Japan.
Leon is not too happy about that, and he is scared of this new Spike. And because he is our friend, I guess it's our responsibility.
So I'll replace him and you? For a temporary time? It's tough, but I'll manage.
Will the members of the Mystery Lit Club report to my office?
That's my cue to leave.
You said you would be joining us.
That's until you got called by the principal. Later. I'll return when needed. I want to be here for the juicy action.
Well, let's start this meeting. Do we have any updates about the investigations? Leon, state what we know.
So, according to the Mystery Lit Club, this is what we have. Lily disappeared, no weapon was found at the scene. The anime club then suddenly found a weapon which they said they were taking to the lab, in which led to the death of Marie, aka Miles' good side.
What happened to the weapon?
That's what we're trying to find out. The killer's still out there at large.
After the Magic Council investigation, they're trying to conclude Lily just ran away because of her delinquent past. This makes me think Lily killed Marie, because of her body not being found.
How about the event with Katie?
Well, our little incident with Katie, she seems to be doing fine. Right now, she seems to be under the protection of the Magic Council. We can't tell if they've been using her hunting skills.
The question is, was that a setup?
What makes you think that? It happens all the time to us. Some more than others.
The event was so specific.
It could have been. The situation didn't seem as hostile as I thought. Then, of course, our lovely president has escalated the situation with Katie, didn't ya?
You know it.
Is there anything you can't do?
I snuck into my sister's room to see my sister's interview documents. When questioned, he pleaded he wasn't there to hurt them, and the person was to meet him that day. He was not to know the identity of this person, and still doesn't know.
Did you sneak into her room? Not very honorable for a president.
What is she going to do? She already ruins my life. Sometimes you need to take matters into your own hands.
Totally, I go into Spike's room all the time. I'd have done the same thing. Did you get anything else? You can answer that if you want to.
Why not? I also took back the money she owed me.
Wouldn't we all?
Last order of business. As the elections are coming up, are you two planning to run?
Yeah, as your vice president, of course.
Don't you have a competition this year? Your own cousin, is that right?
He's not going to win. I have a few aces up my sleeve.
You two never cease to amaze me.
After this election, my goal is to apply to the top colleges. You know, as being a president for 4 years looks really good on an application.
Yeah, especially if I don't, my stupid cousin will take over the Tattoo Corporation and drill it into the ground.
It's funny this murderer knows every one of our moves. But we can't let him take any more of our students.
I've been meaning to ask this, but why do you trust them so much?
They might not seem like the bunch, but they're the smartest people and the best teamwork I have ever seen. I know, of course, I put Jax on the case, but how would I motivate Ty? This is not going to get solved anytime if we stand here and wait on those. Who knows how many people would be taken out?
I totally agree. But what happens if they don't solve it? I mean, these detours keep stopping them.
We can only hope they do.
Yeah, I feel like they're closer than ever.
I hope so.
Breaking and entering on campus? Illegal activity? Getting captured by hunters?
Shall I go on? Thank you, Lucy, for bringing this to my attention.
What can I say? I'm a sucker for justice.
I don't know why I'm here. Not even in the club anymore.
Excuse me? Did you think we wouldn't find out? Spike, you are already on probation, so I would advise you to be quiet before your dad finds out.
Let's forget about what I just said. He doesn't need to know.
Miss Sabrina, take all the time you want. I'm supposed to be in math class.
I told them to stop being so discreet with evidence and getting involved so much, but they didn't listen.
With all due respect, aren't we doing the right thing? That would be the case if you were the policeman or the council, but you're here to get an education.
I think I heard the bell. Better get to class.
Missy, don't think you're off the hook. Where did you get this information from?
The internet?
I've heard enough. This is important.
It was Drake?
Drake.
No,
Nice to know. Thanks, Lucy. You will serve detention next week. That will be your punishment.
Yes, ma'am.
What about Jax?
What do you mean, Jax? I'm focusing on you guys. I expected better of you guys. You can get hurt. Leave it to the professionals. Just focus on getting good grades.
The same organization you had when you were little is not the same as they were. How does it feel lying to your mother every day that you're human? Your organization forces me to lie to her every day because she's human?
Very well, I understand that, and I'm sorry. But I'm in a position where my students can and will get hurt. And now because of this investigation, I have blood on my hands. All I ask is to stop. If you don't believe me, look at this report.
All this report says is Lily ran away and Marie's death was ruled accidental? This doesn't make sense.
They have been monitoring the situation and have it under control. Any more trouble and Spike will be sent back to his old school. Tay, you could lose her scholarship. Naomi, to see your privileges to see your friend could be revoked. Aura prohibits you from joining any more clubs.
Please don't. I can't bear that guilt. I bet James suggested this.
Friend?
Nothing that concerns any of you.
I'm doing this to protect you all. I just want nobody else to get hurt. It's for the best. Now get back to your club room. I'll excuse you for the rest of your class period. Drake?
Yes, I'm sorry for sending the club budgets late this week. Just give me a few more minutes and I'll...
That won't be necessary. As you know, the student council elections will be coming.
Yep, aiming to be president for next year for the 3rd year in a row.
For your punishment and your aid to the club in question, you will not be able to run for re-election this time for student council. This is an abuse of power, not something we want our school to represent. This hurts me more than you, and you know that.
Drake, you okay?
Is his heart beating?
Sammy, vampires don't have beating hearts.
Is there anything we can do?
All we can do is leave him for now.
I know we're close.
So what happened? Did Aura get kicked out?
I want to know too. Not about the Aura thing, though.
What are you two doing? We're done. We can't afford to lose.
You don't get it. Spike left us. The Magic Council is watching us. What more can we do? Especially since they ruled Marie's death as accidental. At after all that has happened.
Why would they?
We can't do anything.
Trust me. It hurts everything in my body. My parents know Maria's for the rest of their life. And me keeping quiet about it hurts me. But you guys are solving and avenging my sister. It's the only hope I have.
You guys can't give up. So some of us got detention. In which I'm not afraid of. At all. Totally not something I'm dreading. Because that would be bad. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Yeah. The ray of sunshine brought me along to help.
I like that name.
Where did you two meet?
In the middle of class, Miles got on the desk and requested vengeance on Spike. Then I heard you were called to the office on the speaker. Put 2 and 2 together.
I know he did it. I saw the murderous intent in his eyes when he read page 86.
Well, dang it. Ever since I came to this school, I've been pulled into the most weird situations. And how could I pass this up?
These are not just deaths we're going to forget about and move on.
I need time to think about this. You guys don't have to worry about losing a scholarship.
Even though I didn't know Lily for very long, she was so good at art. We can't just leave her name in vain.
Meeting is done for today. It's getting pretty late. We'll meet whenever. I need time to think.
Naomi?
I just can't. I wish I could tell you, but Bella still needs...
We've been friends for years and we're keeping secrets? Naomi, I'm pretty disappointed in you. You really are stupid.
Ty...
Not everyone at the school is rich like yours and Spike's family. Meeting's done for today. We'll meet whenever. You too, unless you want to sign up for this club. I want you out of my room by next time.
Maybe... Ty's right.
Because he usually is?
Not helping.
I should have known this plan was stupid from the beginning. I already caused a rift between me and Nira, and now I'm gonna create another one.
Naomi? Not you two. What about Spike?
He's not hurting anyone, is he? So the knife just made him responsible.
Yeah, they might be corrupt. Yeah, we might be high schoolers.
Is this supposed to encourage us?
Just listen. But if we stand here and do nothing, what does that make us?
High schoolers?
Losers.
Yes, all those answers are correct, but most importantly, we're the Mystery Lit Club. And this club teaches me more than any curriculum could ever teach me.
Corny.
Have something to say?
Have you been rehearsing that?
Yes, I have actually. Alright, our first mission is to get Spike back. After we find out what that is... What happened?
I came into the hallway and saw this.
Did the suspect by chance have pink hair?
Are you talking about Spike or Dylan?
Spike? Do you think that kid has a shred of killer instinct in his body?
Yeah, that's definitely blood.
Never mind. Did you see anyone?
No.
Would have been nice if you did.
Don't scare them.
I feel as if I'm not welcome here.
No, you are. So you just saw it a few minutes ago?
Correct.
There's Zara. Maybe Zara knows something.
Why not? To Zara!
Hey Zara, we have to...
Zara?
It's not what it looks like.
About time. The murderer always returns to the scene of the crime.
No, So it may look guilty?
I need to step out.
Is that blood?
Yes. No. What? I can explain.